probably gonna lose like. Hold on. Boom. They opened the door. They somehow got in. I don't know how, and they turned the car on. Okay, hold on. It's booting up. All right, y'all. We're about to go look at the Tesla right now. The guy's at the charging station. We're about to go see what's good with it. Hopefully we can get it off. I don't even know. He said he tried jumping it, but it won't come off. So we're about to figure that out. And yeah, I'll catch you guys there when we pull up, like 2 minutes away. All right, y'all, there's the car. Pulling up on it right now. Yeesh. All right, y'all, Tesla is dead. Nothing. Try to jump it, dead. Keys inside, but there's still no juice, even when you try jumping it. Usually when you jump it, the door's open, you can get inside, put it in neutral, drag it off. But this one, the door's not opening at all. So what we're about to do is hook it up with straps and hook it up to my car, and then we're just gonna drag it off. That's the only way to get this thing off right now.
I'm trying to see maybe if he can get on there, we could just pull it off.
Are you good?
Connect.
You know the trunk, the latch?
Mm-hmm.
You do that? No?
I don't think it's gonna work. The car is heavy.
You think it's gonna mess up the latch?
Yeah. I think it's better if you just look up any other ways to take the car out.
Probably gonna be buy a new battery. I'll buy a new battery.
You could try that if you want.
Okay. Alright.
I just can't, because
I know you're late.
after that I have to go to the mechanic for my truck. I have to do something for the truck. I don't want to miss the appointment too.
Okay. Alright, you do that, we'll figure something out.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Call borrow. Tell me we're gonna need his truck.
Yeah, we're gonna need his truck, buddy.
Alright, y'all, change of plans completely. We cannot get the Tesla to turn on. We couldn't get the doors to open. So we couldn't do anything, and we couldn't pull it. Because he said this car, like, if we latch onto my car, the Tesla's too heavy to pull it. It's probably gonna break my car. So, we're about to go back to the dealership. He's gonna meet us there. And then we're gonna take a truck and use one of the trucks to pull it off. That's our best bet right now. And we're hoping that works. But, we're just gonna have to see. So, we'll catch you at the dealership. Cool? Alright, y'all. We got the truck. This is the truck. And then we got the key. Now the guy's gonna come and we're gonna drag it off. Hopefully it works. Now he's losing his mind.
Elon Musk, I'm after you, buddy.
I see it. You might need to spin it. I don't know if it's enough power this way.
Turn it around.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what he says.
Yeah, watch the difference, bro. What are you talking about, man? I need this guy. Why are Teslas so heavy, bro?
The battery.
Battery's that heavy?
It's like 4,000 pounds.
Hey.
You got this?
Yeah, you got the truck just in time, too, bro.
Oh.
Alright, he said you good.
Reverse?
Yeah, reverse. Don't yank it, just drag it. Yeah, flip the other way, bruh. Yeah. Pull forward first. Pull forward. Alright, hold on. Go, flip around. I don't think it's strong enough. I don't think the truck is strong enough.
Not hot, bro. What?
Yeah.
That's fitting?
Huh?
That's fitting?
Yeah. Let me try, bro. Here.
Oh, man.
Spin it back.
Hey, man, you know what we do? Maybe back up a couple inches and then just. Boy, it's burning some rubber, man. Oh.
Let me, keep it, just push the brake. I'll move forward.
Okay.
Yeah, can you move forward a little bit? You just gotta be careful on that side because I think the cars can hit the
Oh yeah, it's like close. The car's a little close on that side, so we just gotta make sure it's not scraping. Woo, we're burning some rubber, man.
Be careful, don't get in the way, because if this snaps, like if the rope snaps and it hits you,
Done.
yeah, so be careful.
That's mad close, so hopefully it doesn't scrape, bro. You're gonna have to get in and put your foot on the brake and the e-brake. Yo!
Oh my
Yo!
God,
Good stuff, man.
That's crazy.
Yo, what?
That's crazy.
Slid right off, bruh. Yeah, Chevy, we're gonna have to talk about that. You trying to haul anything, watch out for your Silverados, because they're all bark, no bite. It's payday. So we were able to get it off, and now we're gonna give it another jump and see what we can do.
Okay, there's sparks. That's good. But now, nothing is on. I don't know if you can see in there. There's nothing on. Usually that's supposed to turn on. And usually the handle's supposed to pop out.
Pop out immediately, right?
Yeah. Because the key's inside. It's either the car is not detecting the keys, which is why nothing wants to turn on, or the battery's bad, which I really hope is just the key. I don't know. We'll have to come back tomorrow and see. I think tomorrow I'm gonna order the battery from Tesla, just a small one, the 12-volt battery. We'll swap it out, and then hopefully that's it. Hopefully that fixes it. But we'll see.
We'll see, inshallah, tomorrow, man.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow's project.
All right, y'all. Everyone clearing out. Tesla stays here overnight. Hopefully nobody messes with it, but you never know. Goodbye, Tesla. Tesla.
Installed a new battery. Still no response from the car. We have a tow guy on the way, trying to figure out. We're about to take it to a Tesla dealership and see if they can figure out what's wrong.
If they can't, then we're screwed.
Yeah, because I don't know.
There you go. It's this one.
You sure? That was you that did that?
Yeah. Look, it's this one.
As soon as you did that, I pulled it this way and it just went.
I don't know.
I thought I.
But they did some. Maybe you did. All right. This goes. You got it.
Old battery.
The old battery.
Yeah.
Alright. Good deal.
So far, Tesla's giving us a little bit of run for our money, but
Yeah, that's part of the game. Part of the game.
part of the business.
We ain't complaining.
Tow guy pulled up. Trying to get this Tesla on there, man. See how he does this. Not open. Nothing.
Yeah, we tried to get it off the last tow guy. We had to drag it off.
Yeah. Alright, let me, I got a buddy that knows a lot about these. Let me call him and see if there's anything I can do besides dragging it up on the bed, you know?
You can't have ups without downs, man. So see. $1 million rollie.
Buzz down.
Bust down. Ooh, the Casio, stop playing. So, only option is to drag it on.
Yeah. Headlight might be good, gang.
Whoa, hold up.
We didn't even look in the back, bruh.
Damn.
Headlight might be good.
Yo. Headlight bumpers turn out pretty good, man.
Hey, man.
Mashallah, mashallah. Professional, man. How you feeling, bro?
Feeling good, I'm feeling good. I'm optimistic.
Yeah, okay.
All right, y'all, now we're made it to the Tesla dealer, and they said it's not looking good. First of all, they said that the car has been offline for 2 years, which does not make any sense at all, because I ran the Carfax, and it said that the car got in an accident last December. So how's the car offline for 2 years? Second thing that just doesn't make sense was that the car was on like a month ago. When Copart listed the car, it was run and drive. That means the car drove, the car was running, and not only that, the car, in the pictures, like everything was on. The lights were on, they drove the car, everything was good. That was just last month. And they're saying the car has been offline for 2 years. And they said, oh yeah, it's gonna be too much to repair, too much to fix. Like, it just sounds like they don't wanna work on it. That's what it's sounding like right now. And they said, yeah, it's gonna be minimum 4 hours diagnostic time because it's a salvage car. Like, what difference does it make? Like, what, it's just imagine just a regular car. Like, so if the car got a side swipe, or if the car, was stolen and became salvage, now the time goes up. The diagnostic hours goes up. That doesn't make any sense. And it just sounds like they just don't want to work on the car. They don't want to, deal with it. Which, okay, I get it. Then just say that. But don't try to sneak and lie way around. Try to up the price to try and make me, just not fix the car. And the last thing they said was, it's going to be a $1,500 supercharged reinstallment fee. I bought Teslas before, and when you buy them from salvage Teslas, and they all charge. Straight from the auction, straight to the supercharger, they charge. I don't know where they're getting this information from. And this is a Tesla dealer here in Matthews, North Carolina. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to find another shop, see what they say, see if they can fix it. Because this is ridiculous. All right, I'll keep you guys updated. All right, y'all, this is the car. We're about to pay this guy. He's gonna take it to IAA. We'll see. All right, y'all, here's the whip on the tow truck. About to head back to the auction. We took a L, but it is what it is. Dang, this car screwed me over. But yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes you take a L. Sometimes you win big. Sometimes you lose big. It is what it is. But yeah, all right, y'all. There she goes. To the auction it goes. He's gonna drop it off to the auction tomorrow, and we're probably gonna take a fat L on this car. God, this car screwed me over. That's just the car game. That's how it goes. You win some, you lose some. This car, I'm about to take a huge L on this car, guys. But it is what it is. That's part of the game. And the photos, it said run and drive. It was insurance selling it. Everything checked out, low miles. So I thought it'd be a good flip. Got it. Nothing wanted to turn on. Couldn't get in the car. Tesla's of no help. Tesla, they don't want to help you at all, bro. Tesla, that might be the worst customer service ever. And they know they're the only ones that can fix the car. But they don't care. They're like, yeah, we're the only ones that can fix it, and we're not going to fix it. So it's like, you're just screwed. You're just stuck there. And I'll let you guys know how much the car sold for at the auction. And yeah, that's it. And I'll show you guys how much money we lost, because we're in it for like $10,000 after we paid for the car, transport, fees, everything. It's like $10,000. We're probably gonna lose like a lot of money on this car, but it is what it is. Part of the game. I thought about parting it out, but it just wouldn't make sense. It'd take too much time, and probably not even gonna get my money back. So that's it. And all right, thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. All right, that's the prayer spot right there. But I just pray, just forget about everything. All right, y'all, here's the car on the auction IAA, and you're not gonna believe it. Hold on. Boom. They opened the door. They somehow got in. I don't know how. And they turned the car on. So the car is on. Look, they opened the door. And look, the keys inside, everything. They turned the car on somehow. I don't know how. But they did it. You see it right there. That's the car. And if you look right here, run and drive. So the car runs and drives. I don't know how they turned it on. I don't know what they did, but they did it. So we're about to go pick up the car right now to get it back, and because that means the car works. So we're gonna go get that back. And the car did sell, but we put a minimum bid. So the car sold for like $5,300, but we put a minimum bid of $10,000. So we declined that offer because we see it runs and drives. So now we're gonna go pick it up. We got the truck and trailer already hooked up to go pick it up, and we're gonna be on the way right now.
I'm crushing this damn tractor.
Okay, hold on. Booting up.